successful season last season. The squad had grown and the quality of football improved throughout the season. Last season was a real opportunity to build on all the great work and progress from the previous season under JB and me. So I hope everyone agrees with that, and they had fun last season as well. Training wise, the squad did grow. We literally had the whole of West London turn up for every training session, and we only got a third of the pitch. So well done for using the space and not being on my back all the time. So the biggest issue for the team was the inability to build consistency due to so many games being called off, due to waterlogged pitches, storms, Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3, and then obviously the lovely COVID. We were on good form, but then had 3 false weeks off in between. So I think the start of 2020, we had 4 games in 3 months. And we did finish the season unbeaten, so. Just a shame that the season was cut short as we didn't get to see our full potential. So this season is a real opportunity to see that potential as well, which we have seen in some of the games and the training sessions as well, linking training to games, games to training. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your hard work and commitment during the season, and for welcoming the approach of player ownership and accountability with the long ass questionnaires with it. So thank you so much. Okay, so 6 awards with 8 players winning the awards, okay? So there are doubles for this season. It was very hard to pick, obviously with so many players, and all of it was on the whole season as well. And the majority of it I had to do myself with the input of Rina as well, so thank you very much, Rina.
Thank you, Rina.
Welcome. The first award we are going to be doing is training and effort. So to be fair, you should all be winning one of these because the last season with all the numbers. So it's really difficult to choose only one person, but one person is a winner. So the app that we use, Spond, you can export the attendance. Yes. So it shows you on the graph how many invites you sent and how many attended. So the winner of this award literally went down to the wire. So you have to give an award for, like, obviously turning up, right? Turning up, 50% of the hard work is done, right? Are you ready for this? This is literally Spond. I love Spond. So this player was invited to 24 training sessions last season. She attended 22. The percentage was 91.7% of attending. So the winner, training effort, but also putting in the effort at training and listening to me bang on about this, that and whatever and undertake it and listen to challenges, is Jen. This is for you. Well done. Keep it in the plastic. Speak.
I was tired. Can I swear? No.
No,
Yes.
no, it's going on
I was
YouTube.
so tired for what was that little bit of season, so that does make sense why.
We've actually got 2 most improved players. Someone is not here, so on behalf of this player, actually, Randy will pick up a cone. Because I didn't bring the trophy here because it's heavy.
Is it really?
I've only brought trophies for the people that are actually here. So it's a cone, okay? So we'll do the cone first, yeah? Okay, so this player, okay, where do I start with this player?
She's not here, go ahead.
She's not here, but last season she put in some consistent performances. I challenged her with a new position than what she's used to. She took that with open arms and tried her best. Okay, so basically this player improved in games and had been stronger than others, consistent in her form, always keen to play, and had a good attitude. And also taking on a challenge of trying out new position and keen to work on her own areas of development outside of training. So the most improved is Kieran, and Randy will be picking up the award.
Well done, Kieran.
So the next most improved player is actually here. So last season was her first season playing football as a sport. She had a really good pre-season and she gave me a good headache for picking her for games. As the season went on, I was really impressed with this player. She gave her all, and this season she started really well as well. And she's kicked some people out of the team to get into the starting lineup. But unfortunately, she's injured. But she's here. So most improved is Demi.
I'm terrible with speeches, but thank you for training me.
Oh my god. Okay, so goal this season. How many goals did we score?
So many.
29, I think.
That's impressive.
It was like, oh wow, did we? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so basically there were votes for a few players. I love on the questionnaire that someone just put Kaylee's goals. Specify which goal, it was literally just Kaylee's goals. I think Chris got a cheeky vote with her toe punt against Regent's Park. Did you vote for yourself? I'm pretty sure you voted for yourself. Randy, you got a few votes. But there was one goal that got 17 votes. So let me remind you of this goal, okay? Really hot day, on a bit of a bubbly pitch. We were wearing purple, by the way. This player received the ball, and at the time, it was kind of like a blind shot. But because of Rina's highlights of the game, you can actually see this player have a cheeky little look, and then pinged it. Top bins. So, with 17 votes, goal of the season is Martin.
It was 100% a shot.
Okay, top goal scorer. We all know who it is. This player scored 5 million goals in 3 games. A quality number 9. You would bet your house, your mortgage, your pets, all the money in your bank on her to score. Really clinical finisher in front of goal. Also a great team player. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work. No ego, no prima donna. And unfortunately, she plays with the reserves now. But good on her. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not in the first team before soon. Okay, she's that good. So, top goal scorer is Kaylee. And on behalf of Kaylee, if you could come and pick up the trophy. Well done, Kaylee.
Well done.
What would Kaylee say?
Yeah. she actually said, obviously she only played 3 games, but she actually said that she genuinely misses playing for us. And every game she played for us, she had so much fun playing. So she also said she would love to come and play any time for us again. So
Yeah, we'd love to have her back.
Okay, 3 more. So the next award is Manager's Player. It was very hard to only choose one this season, so I've chosen 2. So one is here, and one is not here. So we'll start with the one that's not here first. Okay. So in her debut season, she brought so much to the team. Overall performances. You right there, Rina?
Yep. Just killing my arms.
Overall performances, consistency, winning the most player of the matches, her attitude, her teamwork, team player, always bringing her A game to training and the games. It was a pleasure to see her thrive in a number 7 shirt, which she didn't really get last season because everyone wanted it. But she plays in that position. So, Manager's Player, Creedon, Amy Creedon, and behalf of Amy, come up.
Well done, Amy.
Well done, Amy.
Well done, Amy. Speech. Well, I don't really know what Amy would say. But I think she'd be very, very proud of these cones. She'd get 2. Hey!
The other Manager's Player. What can I say about this player? Other than she's a pain in my ass. Backside. So last season, it was a good season. Yeah, so many players, so many performances up here. There was competitiveness, there was squad depth, versatility, where literally the majority of you can play in every single position, which is very good going forward, especially when we have so many injuries like we do now. So this player, her experience on the pitch, the calmness on the pitch, but also last season I challenged her in a new position that she's never played before. She did okay, but I know it's not her bread and butter. But I was very happy with what she produced, and she was our queen of assists, who helped to score the majority of our goals. And she went out of her way to pick up equipment, and I know some of you did as well, help out. But this player put her boot on this website called Rent a Boot, which then I went onto, so I rent her boots. True story, bro. So her assists, her experience, it was very hard not to choose this player. So the next Manager's Player is Brandy. And she actually played all right as a number 10. One more phone. Don't fall over. But well done.
Thank you. I didn't actually play that well last season, but I have a good boot, so thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so player's player. Obviously, you guys voted for this player. She actually won by 1 vote. There was 9 players voted for, and at one point we had 5 players joint, and that's why I was on you. Have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? So this player won by 1 vote. The award that your peers vote for is the best, which I'm sure you all agree with, right? Yeah. Yeah, you want to be voted for by your teammates. You're a team. We back each other up. So this player is not here, but I can imagine why you voted for this player. Debut season, she slotted in very quickly. She brought assurance and calmness to the team. And player's player is Sophie, And on behalf of Sophie, if Nat would like to come up and collect.
Rebecca, can you say thank you?
Cheers.
Before we end things, we're going to embarrass Carly and Rina a little bit. So we're going to start off. Rina has been fantastic as a supporter of the team. She is constantly down filming and taking our pictures. And I think what's really important to remember is that she does this all as a volunteer. She does it to support us. And I think none of us probably appreciate how many minutes, hours, and days of her year go into making the films that she makes. I mean, some of them are about as long as the game, but I mean, they've always got, we watched your little style change throughout the season, and we really, really appreciate it. I think it's been really useful to see, and really, really useful to just kind of get a feel for our games and see how it really was. So we've got a couple of little things to say thank you, Rina. It's got a little card for you. Thank you. We have a series of presents. Oh my god. So the presents are all related to each other, and a lot of thought went into that. So thank you very much, Rina.
Thank you.
Speech.
I'm really blessed to have this team to film because I won't have it any other way. I love you guys. I always want you to win, and you probably heard me screaming when I actually sent the footage to you, going yeah! On the sidelines. There's sometimes swear words when I'm not happy with decisions, but I'm happy to film you any day of the week, even when it's pissing it down and cold. I'm happy to stand there freezing just for you guys.
Aww.
We also want to say a huge thank you to Carly as our coach. I think I've been at the club for a while now, and we've not often had the same coach through season to season. So having Carly as a supporter before now, as someone who has helped manage the team, and someone now who's coached for coming on 2 seasons, that's a huge, huge benefit for us, and we really appreciate it. For anyone who doesn't know, I think we all know by now, but there's actually so much thought and effort that Carly puts into this. She's sometimes messaging me saying, I've got to do something, this is what I want to do you think it will work? She is planning team, she has people drop out at the last minute, she's got to ring the resis and the first and beg for players, and they put conditions on it, so she's making multiple phone calls. It can be very, very stressful, and I know that I don't always make it easier for her either. But I think I can speak for us all when I say we're really, really grateful. We respect all the time and effort that you put in, and it's a real privilege to have a coach that cares as much as you do for us. So thank you, Carly. Thank you all.
I need that back time.
Yeah.
Yes, also, these are for you, Carly. I've been to this my 10th season, and I've gone through, like Natalie, a fair few share of coaches. For me personally, you're the best coach that I've ever had. I think I've learnt the most since you've been around, and I've enjoyed football the most, and I've never seen such a massive gang every training session, so well done. And return. We would like you to open it on camera, please.
No.
Yes,
There's a story behind it. There's a story behind it. No, please, behind it.
You have to.
No, it's fun. Don't worry. No,
one.
the thing is,
Oh,
the reason why.
Randy has been telling us how much you've been enjoying Boris Fight, so open it up. Sorry. Open it up.
What Boris bite? You ain't got a Boris thing, have you?
Open it.
You got me helmet.
Yeah, that's for your Boris Fight.
Thank you. Do you know what? I actually got a line bike here earlier. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Isn't there something else to go with it? Is there not? I think there's something else to go with this present though. You've got something in your hand. Maybe that.
No.
Thanks for being the best friend.
Seriously? Yeah. Do you know what? I can't ride a bike.
As low as possible.
Wait.
want to see.
Oh, you got it!
Is this a joke?
No, this is yours. This is your bite.
Are you having a laugh?
We have.
No, seriously, are you having a laugh?
From the team, everyone chipped in, so yeah, it's brand new, it's got warranty. If you need it fixed up in the year, take to Halfords.
I can do it myself. I love it. It's just like, it's very generous, you know? It's just like, it make me cry.